We are continuing our breaking coverage of today's news that Iran attacked American troops at a military base in Qatar. Now, in a quick turnaround, President Donald Trump says there is a ceasefire deal in place.
He released a statement online saying, in part, quote, "It has been fully agreed upon between Israel and Iran that there will be a complete and total ceasefire." He goes on to say the deal will phase in over the next 24 hours, leading to the end of the war between the two. So we want to learn more about this, and joining us today is DU's Micheline Ishay.
Perfect.
Okay, there we go. Director of the Center for Middle East Studies, and we've been trying to pick your brain already, trying to figure this out. Your immediate thoughts when you hear about that ceasefire, is that?
Well, it's always wonderful to have ceasefires, and it provides an opportunity for the United States to give once again an exit strategy to the Iranian by just bringing them back to the negotiating tables and trying to see if they can go back to the deal of surrendering all nuclear program, which is what was initially the request of President Trump. So this is a moment of respite. Unclear that it will last after 24 hours, but we can only be hopeful for now.
Yeah.
And do you think that both Israel and Iran will hold up their end of the deal of a ceasefire post 24 hours and for hopefully a long time in that region, or do you have some hesitations there?
Yes, I have some hesitations there because I think that it's shown today that when Iran hit the major American military bases in Qatar, it was done in a very choreographed way. They announced it, they knew it would be limited, 13 missiles, all of them were intercepted. And in a way, they decided they were trying no longer to escalate with the United States. So that was a clear effort and statement from the Iranian governments. With respect to Israel, it's just an open game. It's very unclear. The President Trump has the capacity to force upon the Israeli to stop if he succeeded, but time will tell if he in fact is able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, when we hear the strikes today, I think most of us, thankfully, no human life that we know of was taken or anything, and like you said, it was very limited. But people worry, like in the United States, and are we vulnerable in certain areas? Are there, we never know how these sleeper cells that you have talked about exist or where they exist. I mean, is that something people genuinely should be concerned about?
Well, it's unclear because they're sleeper cells, but they can be reawakened, and that happened in the past. We have a past history in which there were plots against some American officials, just like John Bolton or Mike Pompeo, but I don't think that we should be very alarmed right at this point. Remember, the Iranian nuclear sites have been really significantly damaged. We still have to assess the level of damage. They are regrouping. They are thinking about what is their next step. There was also an effort by the Israeli today to go to Tehran and hit many sites, internal police sites, the prisons, the infamous prison, all that's to suggest that they want to destabilize the regime. So there will be a time now for the Iranian also to rethink and regroup and to see what's the next stage. So I think
they're pretty weak right now.
They're weak, but there's still military assessment as to what extent those nuclear sites were damaged and to what extent were the relocation of some of the enriching uraniums in different locations.
Before we let you go, do you see the U.S. involvement? I mean, after hearing President Trump's statement, do you think that we are going to back out of this conflict if it continues?
The red lines for President Trump currently is that the Iranian needs to surrender all nuclear project whatsoever. That is even, the bar is much higher than during the nuclear deal under Obama, where Iranians were able to keep over 3% of enriched uranium for civilian purpose. This is no longer on the table, at least for this current administrations, and we will see if it continues with the next round of negotiation.
Wow. Thank you so much. Micheline Ishay.
Wonderful.
You're going to go with whatever I say. Thank you.
She's too polite, right?
So, yeah, thank you. Because your understanding in the Middle East, we're very grateful for your expertise.
My pleasure.
Thank you.